his baby tooth. They're like one of his teeth.
I never saw The Passion. I started a podcast too.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
My dad offered to take me to see The Passion of the Christ when I was like 13 as like a reward for something. I was like, that's not a reward. And then I made him buy me Time Splitters 2 instead.
It's just kind of weird to think that like you could go to a movie theater, you could buy.
It's like a pay-per-view, like a Jesus Beatdown pay-per-view type deal.
It's like Jesus versus everybody. It's like Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, basically.
And Jesus is just like mankind, where it's just like, oh, I got him, and then it's like, oh wait, here's 15 more dudes, and you're like, okay.
Yeah, like I was in the theater, I went to see, but I was like hooking up with a chick the whole time, so I didn't watch the movie.
Did that really happen?
No.
I was about to say
That's
like
Seinfeld 2000. That's literally just it's like
I
the
think you
Schindler's
just-
List, but it's the Passion of the Christ.
I think you just go to hell. Like
Yeah.
you might
Yeah.
have just internally
Like hell
cursed
doesn't
yourself.
exist unless enough people make out during the Passion of the Christ.
That's true.
And then that portal opens.
The real decider of whether or not you go to heaven is if you decide to pay for WinRAR. Like, it asks you very nicely if you want to pay for it, and if you
Yeah.
say
No.
no,
Yeah.
you've denied WinRAR Christ in its time of need.
Have
But,
you ever donated to Wikipedia?
I think so.
I did once.
I
but
feel like I
maybe
did
once.
once. When I was in college, I would drink a lot and just send my money places, and then wake up in the morning and be
Be
like,
like,
"What did I do?" That's how I gave a lot of money to Bernie Sanders. Was I would just whenever I would get drunk, I would give him $6.66.
Nice. Yeah.
Whenever I got stoned, I would send him $4.20.
Nice. Good call.
But so now they have like those campaign like donations on record. So they'll send me an email. There was one that I got where it was just like, Teddy, can you donate $4.20 by midnight tonight? Or no, it was, can you donate $6.66 by midnight tonight? And I was just like, that's a little sketchy, Bernie. Like, and I was like, oh, it's because I donated that in the past. Bernie Sanders isn't specifically asking me to donate $6.66.
It's exactly
by
what he's
midnight.
asking to do.
Yeah.
Yes. He needs all the help he can get.
Yeah, he does.
It's all the 666 he can get. Yeah.
I like the idea that if he knows that you're drunk and he checks in on you.
Yeah, he's just like, hey man, you okay?
Yeah.
Like,
They do email a lot because I definitely donated like probably once or twice.
I'm starting to
and
get
I
those
just-
texts.
The emails
Yeah.
are so. It was a lot. I was like,
Bernie
"You-"
Sanders is the only person that texts me. Or
Yeah,
like his,
that's
his,
true.
his
It's like my
crew.
mom and Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, I always get like calls at work. I'm like, who the fuck is calling me? It's just like, hey Teddy, just wanted to see if you want to host a watch party. It's like, no one's coming to fucking Newark to watch the Bernie Sanders debate. Like,
Yeah. Although we should and just bill it as a show.
If you have a
And then
watch
just
party,
be
I'll
like-
come over.
Yeah.
Okay.
See?
the
Yeah.
debate is on Tuesday. I got a text asking me if I wanted to host one.
Can we
so-
gamble on whether or not like one of his arteries gives out though?
Oh God, I hope not.
I hope
Yeah, I
not.
hope not either.
Just take every.
But I'm a
just
betting
take
man,
every
so-
functioning part of my body. No, actually, no. Take every functioning part of fucking Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Just combine them together?
Yeah, just combine them together.
I
You'll
got
get
it.
enough liberals to be on her side that you'll create a pact and you'll create a Frankenstein candidate, which is
Right after
thrilling.
Bernie was in the hospital, he sent him like an email that was like really cryptically worded. That was just like, Teddy, we need your help to get stronger or something like that. I was like, are you asking for blood now? Like, what?
Yeah.
What do you
My
need
heart
from
is
me?
Bernie
Burning
needs
on
your
you.
blood.
Yeah.
Send 6.66 liters of your blood
Yeah, it's so,
by midnight tonight. Are you okay? You'll be fine. He just needs your blood.
on some real Richard Dunn, we need bones.
Yeah, we need your bones.
I like
Need
the
your-
idea of a bionic Bernie Sanders.
I would vote for bionic
I
Bernie
would-
Sanders
yeah.
over
Shaun
regular
did,
Bernie
yeah.
Sanders.
Mhm.
We're really just getting into like Futurama plot lines with like the Robo Nixon or whatever.
This just goes to show you how closely aligned they were with like, this reality's just gonna
It's
get
on
so
I mean,
stupid.
Simpsons
right.
predicted Trump.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
Predicted
it's
everything.
the
There's
same
so many
people. It's just
seasons.
like there's like listen to us. They're telling you what's gonna happen.
Just listen
Yeah.
to Matt Groening or whatever.
Yeah.
Who was on the Epstein flight?
He was on
logs.
the plane.
Just throwing it out
Oh.
yeah. Oh man.
Oh
there.
man.
You know
was
who
that-
else was on that plane? Stephen Hawking. That
Yes.
motherfucker. There's photos of Stephen Hawking with like 16-year-olds in a submarine.
Oh, I saw
Which-
that.
yeah.
It's not good.
No.
That whole time didn't age well. I mean,
No.
he was always wrong.
Yeah.
It was never good. But man, people were just so openly being terrible.
Yeah.
Back then.
Well, I think that at the very least there was a frequent flyer mile like program because like maybe they weren't diddling. Maybe they were getting the points
Well, that was like
to go to that weird temple and
like,
just hang out.
Weird
Prince
time.
Andrew, he got caught
Oh,
like,
yeah.
recently, and he was just like, "No, I was just on the flight logs
Yeah.
to tell him that like our friendship
was over.
something like that."
Yeah, he's like, I just needed to
broke
tell
up with
him.
him.
We
Yeah.
saw him last to tell him our friendship was over. It's like, what adult man has
Yeah.
to go to an adult pedophile and be like, hey, we're not friends
We're
anymore.
not friends.
Yeah.
What did I do? Jeez.
I
Jeffrey.
I like Dershowitz, the like Republican lawyer, was like, I never took my underwear off. I was just getting a massage.
That's a good defense. I use that almost every day
Yeah,
in my life.
that's my go-to defense.
Strictly
about
first
everything.
base.
Like, look,
Yes.
I didn't take my underwear off. It doesn't
Doesn't count.
Doesn't count as drunk driving.
He's a
if you don't take
lawyer.
your
If
underwear
anybody
off.
like you know, I might hate him, but he's the lawyer. He's got the law on his side. So
Yeah.
there's an underwear.
Smart man.
Yeah.
It's an underwear injunction. You can't. You can't.
It's in
you-
the Constitution.
Yeah, it's in
that
the
if underwear
Constitution.
stays
The
on, it doesn't count.
forefathers were the most prude motherfuckers, so they had a whole underwear. Like the Third Amendment was just
yeah,
about
as long as
underwear.
they can't see your ankles, it's okay.
It's fine.
That's-
So I'd just like to think of Alan Dershowitz wearing like it's
Just
almost
long
like a
johns.
romper, but it's just his underwear, and it's just like so. It's like a super
yeah.
adult deluxe.
Well,
like,
Alan Dershowitz is a never
diaper.
nude, so
oh, I would bet that. I would. Yeah.
That aligns.
Yeah.
Or
What
it's like the OJ case, and like they make him try on the underpants to see if they fit.
Yeah.
Underpants enough.
Mr.
but he doesn't-
Dershowitz, please put on these tighty whities. No. No, sir, you have to. It's like, no. Have you read the Third Amendment?
Should we do like an introduction?
you can do whatever you want. This is your
Okay.
podcast.
Well, yeah. Well, Teddy and Shaun are here. This is like the redemption pod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because last time my computer crashed, or like the podcast just didn't save.
It
So we
was
had to
honestly a good thing because I'm pretty sure we spent that entire podcast talking about K2 Spice.
Yeah, and there was
Yeah.
there was a 15-minute chunk on Foo Fighters too.
Oh
I think.
yeah, that's because,
yeah. I'm sure that makes sense.
Rest in peace
Rest in
to our
peace.
friend Greg, who has
Greg.
passed away since the recording of that episode.
May he
We
rest
were
in peace.
replaced by Greg 2. Say hello, Greg 2.
Hello.
Great,
Thank you, Greg, too,
great
for
stuff.
filling the void.
We
of
we
Greg
have
one.
we have built a
Well,
robotic Greg. We have built him harder, faster,
Or-
and
More on
Yeah.
beat. But what I will say is, since the last time we recorded a podcast with Joe, there was Jeffrey Epstein, but now
that's
he
true.
is
Now we
dead.
have something else to talk
Yeah,
about
so
besides
now
K2
I-
Spice.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
So if we delete this podcast and like Bill Gates dies, like we just have to. That's our fate. That's our lot in life. We just keep recording podcasts that no one ever hears, but it allows evil people to die.
yeah.
I'm okay with that.
And
Yeah.
it's so sad that he
Well, Jeffrey
committed
Epstein did
suicide
die.
too.
Yeah,
he
rest in
committed
peace.
Suicide. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Rest in peace to a real one, you know?
Yeah. Pour one out for a real one. The Ep Man.
Yeah, so I tweeted this like 2 days ago, but I was in like Massachusetts 2 days ago, and we did karaoke after the show. I did Shania Twain, "Man, I Feel Like a Woman," but I did "Man, They Killed Jeffrey Epstein." And like the last chorus, everyone was doing it. It was just, it felt like people were waking up. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
probably
Mhm.
coming
You're
to-
you're really raising awareness.
That's what it really just comes down to. Everybody just getting the word out, letting everybody know
Yeah.
they killed him.
This is a Jeffrey Epstein awareness podcast.
Yeah, we're here-
We're not here to investigate.
It's like when they have like those fun runs.
Yeah.
We're here to raise money to bring awareness to Jeffrey Epstein, who was killed by an Italian guy, probably.
Yeah.
That Italian
By a
mobster or
fucking
whatever.
cop from
Uh,
Jenna's hometown.
Yeah.
or close by. You fucking
Yep.
Westchester.
Way to go.
the best Chester.
Could have stopped him
Yeah.
in his tracks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if only Jenna killed more cops, then we wouldn't have.
We wouldn't be in this
problem.
situation. Yep, we'd still have Jeffrey.
Do your part.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame that the whole prison had like Y2K and all the cameras went out and all the guards.
Yeah.
were
I love that those
Of
guys
course.
fell asleep.
Yeah,
That's my
of
favorite
course.
defense, where it's like they fell asleep. It's just
That
like
happens.
this is literally like elementary level.
Look,
like
all I'm
just
saying,
like yeah, they
just
were.
putting it out there. If Paul Blart was watching Jeffrey Epstein, he would not have fallen asleep on the
No.
job. He would
well,
have.
he would have to have a candy bar.
That's true. As long as he kept
as
him
long as he
sugared.
keeps his glucose or whatever,
Yeah.
like levels up or whatever it is. He has that crazy
Yeah, we're gonna get
diabetes.
yelled at by diabetics by our
He would have like saved
Watch
it.
that movie. It brings awareness to that type of diabetes. I don't know which one that is, but it is a type.
I feel like he would have stopped it if there were real murderers getting in there. I feel like he would have like had a wedgie he had to pick and like tripped and like tumbled in the room or
Yeah.
something and
Mhm.
kind of.
that. Oh, hear me out. We pitched Paul Blart 3 in a different universe where he
Where
protects
Jeffrey Epstein is alive. He
Yeah.
protects Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah. Okay.
Was Kevin James on the flight logs?
No.
Thank
No,
God.
Thank
Chris
God.
Tucker was.
Yeah, that's a shame.
I remember at first because there is a politician also named Chris Tucker. And everyone's like, no, it was the politician Chris Tucker. And then they looked into it and they were like, no, it was that Chris Tucker. Like,
like, God.
Yeah. I only know because I saw a bit where he like talks about how he was like hanging out with Jeffrey
of
Epstein or
course.
something.
Everyone used to just openly hang out with this fucking pedophile.
Yep.
It's almost like the DIY scene.
Which.
Take that, pop punk frontman.
Yeah.
Teddy, you tweeted something that like hit home so recently. As I guess like people posturing DIY as like a platform, like as a stepping stone.
Yeah. That was the only good thing people who run the Meat Locker ever said to me is that DIY should not be a stepping stone to a musical career.
Yeah.
As much as I don't really fuck with the Meat Locker anymore, that bit has rung home. And it's really annoying seeing people try and build like these. Like the whole point of DIY should be to exist without the power structures that the normal music scene does.
Yes.
And watching people form these like management companies and like tour promoting companies to kind of just recreate that at a smaller scale where they're just taking advantage of more marginalized people just is
Yeah.
absolutely awful.
Because once they get
Not
to
to
the
get
point,
real for a second, but
once they get to the point of like being super successful, they would justify and like rationale to not be 100% DIY ethos anymore.
yeah.
So it's just
And I get it.
just
Like,
rings
it can be
very
rough that
phony.
if you are like a band that comes up in DIY, making that transition to how to
Yeah.
be be in a real band with any sort of like ethics is hard, but people who go out of their way to recreate these unethical institutions in the DIY scene are fucking leeches.
Yeah. It's hard. Like, because even like, and not like I make money selling other people's records, but even the fact that I have so many
Fucking
just
capitalists.
Yeah, right. Like
Damn.
the fact that there's just so many like boxes. I like got grossed out last week. I was like, I don't know if I want to do this shit all the time. Like, I'm just like, I think like the idea of stuff sometimes sucks, and I like all these things are just like piling up in my house, and like the split with the bands is like for sure more beneficial to the bands, and like I like the idea that like two bands that like I work with like both got approached by like Top Shelf, and they're like, no, we want to like just do it with you because it's easier, and like that's fun, but I just don't know. Everything grosses me out sometimes. I guess I get kind of exhausted.
Yeah,
so.
it's hard trying to change systems where you eventually become implicit in them in some way.
Yeah.
Like even like I ran a record label at some point, and it was a pain in the ass because like you try and do the best you can. It's a pain in the ass when you're broke and trying to pay the bands the most money you can, and ends up just losing you a bunch of money. And then it's just like, well, like
That's
I'm
DIY,
sorry
though.
that your tape didn't come out great, but I also lost like $400 doing this.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
Sorry for the inconvenience, but
yeah.
Like at most, I'm working for $2 an hour packing records and
Yeah,
go to the
so-
post office, and it's like, oh man.
that's my favorite part about sending stuff out. You're just like, hell yeah, this is so cool, and then it's like that'll be a bunch of money, and you're like,
We
fuck.
lost when we sold all the last Basement Beer shirts. We ended up, I think, like barely breaking even because we sent one to some dude in like Madrid or something.
Yeah, we sent like
where he was
a
like,
few
I want a shirt, but I
international-
can't pay for it, and we're like, yeah, all right, fuck it. Like, so I think we barely broke even
Yeah.
based on like our
Yeah,
it
it
was
was like,
something
yeah, it
like
was like
that.
$28 or
And
something.
I don't think he paid for it. I don't think he even like paid regular for shipping. I think he messaged us and was like, I'll take a shirt. And we're like, all right, like we're not a band anymore, so I'd rather
Yeah.
someone in like Madrid have
Yeah,
a
we-
shirt than us have $28.
It was
like,
Madrid. There was one in Canada, and then a bunch of stuff I think in the U.S.
Yeah,
I don't
so-
know. There might have been another international one. I don't know, but I just remember having. I still have it. Just like this long. I still have this long ass receipt of all the stuff, and it
Yep.
says like the locations, and I'm like, that's nice. That's
Yeah,
like the one
nice.
souvenir I'll
That's
keep.
cool.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
You can frame that nice crumply receipt.
And I assume they all got them. So
We have not heard any.
we haven't heard any
complaints, so-
complaints.
yeah.
If you did not get your Basement Beer shirt and are somehow listening to this, send all
of your-
complaints to chokeartists@gmail.com.
If you did not get
send
the
everything
Basement Beer
to
shirt,
Elio at
please subscribe and share
Elio
this
at
podcast.
gombospeaks.com.
Wait, so what's the new project called?
So Shaun and I are in two new bands, one of which is playing a show tonight called Thought Crimes, and it's the two of us.
Wait, thought like THOT?
Yeah, but the O in thought is actually a zero because why not?
Stylize it, baby.
Yeah, just stylize it.
That's
But
style.
we are
Sexier.
pretty much acting as the backing band for our friend Courtney, who unfortunately could not be here. So, yeah.
Rest in peace, Courtney.
Yeah, Courtney will be here eventually, but
Okay.
I
We hope-
so.
we hope not.
We're supposed to be
RIP.
playing a show tonight.
We hope not.
What kind of music is it?
Like hardcore, but with samples. Courtney writes everything in Logic, and then me and Shaun just play along to it.
That's fun.
It's like
and then
quasi rapping. It's like rapping, but it's like
there's
hardcore instrumentals, sort of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That sounds
it's
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
And
Not to give too much away, I
we're in another band that is kind of the spiritual sequel to Basement Beers.
It's the Paul Blart 2 to our
Yeah,
Paul Blart
it's
1. Which
the
means it
far
could
su-
only be
the-
so
the-
much better.
The far superior movie.
Yeah.
But right now that's just the two of us, just kind of jamming around. We've been jamming with some other people, trying to get that off the ground.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
We'll see where that goes.
yeah.
But it's most of the stuff that we do. It's just you and I.
Yeah.
It's the brain trust, and then
Yeah, we do this for us, just so we can make music together forever.
yeah, it gives us an excuse to hang out with each other.
Yeah.
This is it. Playing music is a prison. You can't get out. Once you're in it,
Yep.
you're
That's
sentenced
true.
for life.
I will
true.
never stop playing music.
But I'm getting
until
really
I-
good at arts and crafts.
Yeah, until I break both my arms in a motorcycle accident.
Oh, you could. Hey, Def Leppard did the one, so you could be the
That's
guy.
true.
who does
Yeah.
the two.
Just get 2 foot pedals.
Yeah.
I'll just do blast beats.
Yeah.
Just get like Halloween like spider legs. You can have like 4 pedals, and you can just fucking put shoes on them.
Yeah.
You can jerry rig it.
I'll just program the top half and then just play live click and fucking hi hat to it.
Just be like a doom band, have 2 drummers, and you only
Oh.
do the pedals.
Someone sits on my lap and
Yes.
I just do the foot pedals.
Oh yeah.
just straight life.
No, somebody like does like the fake arm thing where they reach around you. It's like, yeah, Teddy's fine. Teddy's
a front.
no issues. The label can't know about the arms. like, just
I like
have a
the
stunt
idea
double.
of that, like almost like a weekend at Bernie's, but someone loses their arm but doesn't want to lose their record deal, so
Yeah.
they have someone just like behind them doing the hands through their shirt.
Oh my god, I like that. And then I also like the idea of that concept, but it's dancing and it's legs. So it's just like someone just
Oh,
clearly
man.
it's not their legs, but it's like he's fantastic. Yeah, it feels like a Tim and Eric bit where it'd be like Zach Galifianakis and have somebody else's like tiny legs just like in his place. That's what I'm imagining, but just in a real movie.
I really like how easily we were able to get this off track. From like 2 minutes ago, we were having like
track.
Oh yeah,
never a track. Wait, did
no-
either of you ever see Sandy Wexler? It's on Netflix. It's an Adam
is that
Sandler
Adam
movie.
Sandler
Is that the
movie?
It's terrible. It's really
I have
bad.
not. I saw The Cobbler.
Okay, I
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
seen that one.
The Cobbler's
Oh
incredible.
my god.
So-
I've never seen The Cobbler.
Is that also Adam Sandler?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
Adam Sandler had like a 6-movie deal with Netflix, and the first one he made was The Cobbler. Sorry, I will let you talk about Sandy Wexler.
No. Well,
first.
there's a scene where Kevin James is in it, and I guess he passes out, but he has to go like talk to all these big CEOs, and like Sandy Wexler is his manager or some shit. So Adam Sandler gets behind Kevin James, and it's like super slapstick comedy where Kevin James is like passed. This is not a good bit for a podcast, but like Kevin James is passed out, and like Adam Sandler's like using him as a puppet, like bouncing him up and down, and, like speaking for him, and it's like so bad. But
This is incredible. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, now I'm gonna.
That's Kevin James'
it's
Start
best.
the
it's
show
true
tonight
to
and watch
Kevin
Sandy
James.
Wexler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True to his
We
spirit.
are true Kevin James fans over here. I love and respect nothing but critical support for Kevin
he's
James.
a family man.
Yeah.
It's
Mm-hmm.
like-
He's got a new show coming out on Netflix.
Really?
About NASCAR. Yep.
Oh, yeah, he
Sitcom?
does.
Like or
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's him and he is like the head pit chief,
crew or pit chief, yeah.
whatever, for a NASCAR team that's owned by a millennial who doesn't understand the olden time ways of NASCAR.
I,
It's
like,
going to be
literally cannot
truly
wait.
incredible.
Fuck.
I just between that and that fucking what is it? Assassin, that movie.
Oh, the true memoirs of an international assassin,
It's
which
just-
really should have just been Paul
Paul Blart 3,
3,
and it's just
Yeah.
like stop giving him stuff to do and just make him make
yeah,
Paul
just
Blart.
make Paul Blart 3.
Like as a like a subsection of the contract that Adam Sandler is just like you have to help out.
You have to do
Paul Blart 3. Like it's in the contract. It's like that and like bunch of stuff for Rob Schneider. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has to help him
So,
out.
in The Cobbler, Paul Blart is not in it, but I think it's either Red Man or Method Man. One of the mans is in it.
I think it's Method Man.
I think it's Method Man. And so the whole point of the movie is that Adam Sandler's dad was a shoe cobbler who had a magic shoe cobbling machine that when you put on someone else's shoes, it let you become them. So Adam Sandler just like puts on different people's shoes and impersonates them. And the incredibly racist part of the movie is when he impersonates Method Man, he just does crimes.
Oh yeah.
An incredibly fucking stupid movie.
Oh my
and the whole twist at the end was so spoiler alert if you had not seen The Cobbler.
Yeah, turn the podcast off right
now.
now.
If
We're
you don't
really
want The
dying
Cobbler to
see
be
The
spoiled for
Cobbler.
you, is that the person who owns the shop next door, who is played by Steve Buscemi, has actually been Adam Sandler's dad wearing Steve Buscemi's shoes the whole time, and he didn't actually die.
Wait, so when you put the shoes on, like you transform?
You
Yeah.
transform into the person.
Yeah.
It's incredible. It's
Yeah,
truly
I had
a work-
Teddy describe basically the whole movie to me once driving home, and I literally was like, I gotta watch. I never watched it, but I felt like I lived through the experience.
I made Caitlin
It's
watch it once,
absolutely
and Caitlin
insane.
does not trust my taste in movies at all anymore.
You've just ruined Caitlin's like queue of like recommended things.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh,
Yeah.
My Netflix is so fucked up because I think Raven is still using it. They just keep watching anime on my profile.
Oh my God.
So it's just my bad movies and then anime.
sure. It's Raven's anime.
Yeah, Raven's anime.
Their
Yeah.
Netflix is trying to figure out like your demographic, and they're
Yeah,
like,
it's they don't know.
Definitely anime, based on all the Adam Sandler movies this person watches. They must love anime.
is anyone like excited about Adam Sandler now?
I mean,
Adam
I'm not-
Sandler May
Yeah,
is
I'm, like,
an anime
passively
I'm writing about
excited.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah, like I will check in to see how he's doing because, like, you know, he was super successful, and like
I just DM on Twitter just every so often. She's like, "You doing okay,
is
Adam?"
he even on social media though?
I don't know.
I mean,
I
I'm listening.
think
I'm
he's so
messaging
big.
somebody with the handle Adam Sandler. So whether or not it's him, I can't prove. But needless to say, they do not have a blue check mark, and they do respond pretty quickly. They are doing not great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that
Well-
he just like threw the towel in, and now like whatever movie he does, he's like, yeah, let's just get all my friends and we'll just hang out. It's like how he sees.
It's like a
everyone he
dream come
likes.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had
It's the
the
John
idea.
Cause. It's the John Cause approach to movies. It's like, even if it sucks, who cares? Just like, all right, just make a bunch of fucking grown-ups and
Yeah.
just have everybody. Get Shaq involved, and
we had
Shaq's in like all his movies. Sorry, Shaq is in like all his movies now, and it's really weird
Adam
because
Sandler's movie.
yes, and Adam Sandler, yeah, and he might be in the new one. I think he might be in the new one that I got an ad for, where he's not him. It's like an indie movie. I forget who it's made by. But anyway, you can look it up, and it's like he's like he works at like a jewelry store or something, but he's like a bookie. Anyway, apparently Shaq is in it because like, he's like describing one thing, and he's like, yeah, I was like doing the scene with Shaq, and I'm just like, I literally never thought I'd hear those words. It's just like, yeah, doing the scene with Shaq was like, it's me, Adam Sandler, by the way, and you know, he's got comedy chops.
Yeah.
broke my wife in half.
Shaq does it all. Shaq does kung fu.
Shaq owns the movie
rap.
theater by my house.
Yes, he does.
So Shaq owns a movie theater in Newark, co-owned with Cory Booker, and it's the only good thing that Cory Booker's ever done.
Yeah.
But they own a movie
Shaq has
theater
done more for
that
this world than
offers
you.
Shaq DX, which is its own version of IMAX, but you have leather recliner chairs.
Wow.
And it's the only movie theater going experience approved by Shaquille O'Neal.
That's, yeah.
It's just so in case you ever want to see a movie the way that Shaq feels, it should be watched.
How a movie
hit me
should
up.
have be
Is
experienced?
he's not from Newark.
He's
is
from
he?
Newark.
He's from
Yeah.
Newark,
I didn't
yeah.
know
Yeah.
that. Oh, okay.
He does own
Yeah, he's
Papa
a big
John's
Papa John's
now.
investor. He's the Papa
They're
now.
trying to rehabilitate the Papa John's image by just
throwing Shaq
making
at it.
Shaq
Not
like
be
the
Papa
face
John.
of it.
Literally
Yeah.
There's still Papa
everything.
John's, but like I think Shaq owns like 500 Papa John's locations now.
Wow.
It's literally just
Yeah.
him and like Peyton Manning. Like just. Also, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the fact that what Super Bowl was it? Super Bowl 50, I think.
Which is where they executed Papa John
when they
on
executed
stage.
Papa John.
Yeah.
So before they executed him, they win. Peyton Manning wins the Super Bowl. Everybody, big happy thing, and you just see in the middle of the field after the Super Bowl just ended, you see Papa John. I'm like, what the fuck? And then he like goes up and like kisses Peyton Manning on the cheek, and like there's this touching moment. You can look it up, and it's the most buck wild shit. And I was like so fucking drunk when I was watching this, and nobody's paying attention because the game's over, and I'm like, it's Papa John, it's Papa John, it's Papa John. And everybody's like, shut up. And I'm like, no, but just kissed Peyton Manning.
Have either of you seen SavePapaJohns.com?
No, I
Papa
haven't.
John registered a .com domain.
Oh my God.
And it's this site is straight up a picture of him. It's me, Papa John. I miss and love all of you so much. They don't want me to be at the company right
that's
now.
some Kevin Spacey shit right there.
Yeah.
It's wild. Yeah.
Let me be Frank. Let me be Papa.
Oh, please.
Let me be Papa.
Please look it up. Please read the transcript.
I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, it's insane. Like
This is a podcast. I have the technology.
Yeah.
What's it called? Save Papa John?
It's type Save Papa John's. It'll come up. I made fun of Papa John at a show once, and I almost got my ass kicked by an Italian, always skinhead, like reggae, like suspenders, not like
He's-
racist skinhead, but
It's because
like,
he's an owner of 6 or 7 Papa John's franchises, and he did not take
He was
it.
everyone
You're
in
making
the-
fun of my people. I don't like it.
Everyone in the NJDIY scene legally has to own a pizza franchise.
Oh yeah, SavePapaJohns.com.
I built Papa John's from the ground up and remain its largest shareholder.
Is it
I
the
love my
largest
company.
Papa?
Its
Why
employees,
is company capitalized? By the way?
franchisees and customers. The board wants to silence me, so this is my website and my way to talk. It hasn't been updated in 2 years.
That's
but
incredible.
Honestly, it doesn't have the same pizzazz that the Save Jared Fogle website had.
Oh my God, is that
That
right?
was no, but that'd be incredible. It's just like, hey, it's me, Jared. Listen, I noticed some stuff in the news about me, but you know, you can still get your $5 footlong if you use my code. Please save me. You don't have to. There's no necessary.
That
You can
was
just
like-
go into a Subway store, any in your location, and just please go. We need to save Jared. Like you need to help me.
Not to spend the entire podcast talking about pedophiles, but it was absolutely buck
Oh, that's true.
wild.
They're probably connected.
The amount of times, definitely,
Definitely
they
been
were
the flight
fucking
logs.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the amount of like burying that Subway did for Jared Fogle, who is not a famous man outside of the fact that he ate Subway.
Yeah.
Like you think you could
That's it.
find another fat guy who lost a bunch of weight who didn't fucking like touch
He
kids.
wasn't even
Like,
charismatic.
No,
Like,
he
there
was like this
nothing
weird
to
fat
him.
guy, and like there were like so many reports of him like sexually harassing like people at like Subway stores and shit. It's just like, why are you protecting this unfamous man? Like, who cares? Like
It's like I still eat Subway.
I still eat Subway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know the money's not going to the Fogle Foundation, but I'm
Yeah.
saying like it is wild.
$5 footlong.
$5 Fogles.
Yeah.
Oh, that if he all right, hear me out. He's definitely gonna write a book. You
The
gotta
$5
assume
Fogel?
called $5 Fogles. I'm just putting that on the record now, so when it happens, I can sue him and be like, copyright.
When's he out of
Copyright.
jail?
This is copyrighted.
I don't know.
Never. He's gonna get fucking suicide.
I'm assuming he'll be Epstein pretty
Yeah.
quickly.
He's gonna speak on the pedophile ring and
He's
like
gonna-
with the
he's
elites, and then
gonna-
he's gonna get suicide.
He wasn't
gonna-
like an elite pedophile though. They didn't give a shit about him. He was
Yeah.
just like you're fucking.
He was just a creepy guy.
Yeah.
Didn't he like sell porn DVDs in college or something?
I assume
Yeah,
so.
probably.
But I
He's
mean,
the
who
kind of guy.
hasn't?
Yeah. You need to, when you're in college, you need to make ends meet.
Yeah.
But
don't be a pedophile.
porn dealer. I gotta
Yeah.
go see my guy real quick. I gotta see my porn dealer.
Is that-
Look,
it's
it was
that-
a dark times.
Oh,
It's
have
that,
you seen that show on Netflix?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's
What?
that.
Is that
It's
a
a-
thing?
I think you should leave. That
Oh,
fucking
it's so
porn with the porn in the trunk.
with fucking Connor O'Malley.
Yeah,
And he-
honk if you're horny. And she's like,
Yeah.
"Come on!"
I thought you were some kind of
I
relief
thought
for
you were
guys
some
like
kind of
me.
relief For me, yeah, so fucking good. We constantly talk about that show.
Yeah, it's great.
I watched that show in its entirety like 3 times in 1 week.
I watch it. I almost watch it. Well, anytime I watch it, I basically watch the whole show because I'll get
Yeah.
through like one episode. It's like that was 12 minutes.
Yeah,
I
it's
have
like an hour
There's 4
altogether.
more, and I got plenty of weed left. I'm cool. Like I'm just gonna do this.
It's great.
I got plenty of spice left.
I got plenty of that K2 life.
Yeah. So we're here to promote our new product, which is K2 Spice for Life. We're all about that sweet herbal blend of pesticides and herbs that your mom uses in cooking, which is all K2 Spice is. I really regret not buying. They sell K2 Spice dabs.
Yeah.
So I really wanted to buy that for this podcast.
Why would they do that? Wait, who sells those?
The internet.
The internet.
God.
Yeah. Who sells those?
Who does that?
Who is that?
So yeah, next time we do this podcast, we're all gonna rip a K2 Spice dab.
I would just for the podcast. It'll be a weird podcast.
It would be the worst podcast.
It would just be like the worst 5 minutes, and then it'd be 45 minutes of us going, "Why the fuck did we do that? I hate
found
that."
out- so
Or like
salvia-
trying to convince ourselves maybe we should do it again.
Salvia is still legal in New Jersey. Just
Yeah.
want to put that out there.
It's hard to find though.
You can buy it online. Just putting that out there. So I think as a
Just
bit,
go
I'm
to
gonna get really-
savesalvia.com and click on the Teddy icon.
Yeah, I'm gonna get really into salvia as a bit
use
in
promo code
2020.
Teddy told me to come here. That's
This year
Teddy
was
Wood.
this year was getting into kratom. Next year is getting into salvia.
Yeah, we're going back. Yeah, we're gonna go back into salvia.
Use promo code Choke Artist Salvia K2.
Yeah,
50% off.
Yeah,
on the
Choke
website.
Artist is proud to announce a partnership with the K2 Spice Life, where we are branding K2 Spice with all of the bands
Yeah.
that they
all the
put out.
proceeds
Yeah.
of our spice sales go directly to the Save
Yeah.
Epstein
Get some
Foundation.
K2 Sick Shit Spice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sick Spice.
yeah.
6 Spice.
We've discovered the 7th spice.
I guarantee you Bobco would let us fucking put out a spice branded by Sick Shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask.
He'd probably be like, hell yeah, that's sick.
I think that's a good idea, actually. That should be our business model going forward.
There's someone on Twitter that's thing is that they're like making ice cream for like emo bands. So if you tour,
Oh, I did
think
see
it's-
that.
What's his
Isn't it
name's
in
brother.
Asbury?
I think they're based out of Asbury, but it's
Yeah.
It's not Cookman, right? Because they do all like
No.
CBD ice cream.
Cookman does do CBD ice cream. They also do vegan ice cream, which is
Yeah,
pretty
that's-
decent.
Yeah.
But
good.
it's oh, what's his name? He was sidebar. Friends with Greg. He was on the last Basement Beers album.
Mike
Mike Yabs. Yeah,
Mike
It's
Yabs.
Mikey Yabs' brother. Is
Yes.
Like if you're a band that tours through Asbury, they will like make you
An ice
like an
cream.
ice cream themed after your band.
Wow.
So we're gonna start doing that, but with K2 Spice.
Yes.
Yeah.
We will
that's
make you your own herbal
Make you an
blend,
herbal
that
blend.
really resonates with your musicianship.
Yeah. Just use promo code Don't Tell the Cops.
Look, K2 Spice is still legal, and it will forever be legal.
That's true.
I'm waiting for weed to be legal so I can be like a real spice guy. Just be like, oh, weed's legal now? Oh, you fucking idiot!
Yeah.
You gotta smoke that real shit, that K2 Spice.
It's too safe. They
I wanna-
gentrified weed.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
smoke
they gentrified
salvia.
weed, which is why I only smoke salvia now.
Yeah, I like to go to a park by myself and smoke salvia, and then for 10 minutes think I'm a Lego block. Yeah, it's fucking cool.
I have a funny story kind of related to this because I tripped acid once with my friends and they went out in Hoboken for some reason and I couldn't keep up because they were bar hopping. So I went to the park and I just sat on
How
like
close were those bars?
very close. I just sat on like a curb for like 10 minutes and I was just like looking in the ocean. Like I guess I was tweaking out. Like my foot was staring and I was like probably scratching. I was tripping very hard. And then like I came to and then like I heard 3 people in the distance and they were like, "See, I told you that guy was fine." And I was like,
It's always good to be the person that someone like you are a part of another person's story. They'll be
Yeah.
like, hey,
Yes.
you always saw that guy tweaking in the park.
I was
Like,
that guy.
That's why I'm so loud all the time. I feel like
Yeah.
people would just be like, "Why was that dude screaming about Paul Blart?" Like it was
yeah,
11:30.
this is a cover so that no one knows when me and Shaun are tripping.
That's true. Yeah, that's actually
It was
it's
weird all the
Extremely
time.
goofy all
I
the
just
time.
keep it's committing to a bit, and that bit is that I'm constantly on psychedelics at every point in my life.
One of the last times I tripped, I just kept referring to this kid I know as Adam Sandler, and I thought it was the funniest thing in the world, and he did not find it funny at all. I just kept calling him Adam Sandler, and be like, "Oh, Adam, thanks for gracing us with your presence," and he was not having it at all.
Who the hell did you do?
Mike Calderon,
That's hilarious.
who will never listen to this podcast.
No. Thanks, Adam
So.
Sandler.
Yeah, thanks, Adam.
Thank you, Adam Sandler. We got 2 plugs on this podcast, Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
You got a lot of Adam
Yeah.
Sandler is our plug.
I really like how this podcast we just talked about like pedophiles and Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
The
I
two
tapped out on
I'm
format
not-
a long
and-
time ago.
I want to be set the record straight here that we do not think that Adam Sandler is a pedophile.
No, absolutely
Far
not.
from it.
No.
No, he helps
No.
his friends.
But
I don't think so. As far as Adam
No.
Sandler goes in his personal life, I'm sure
Not
he's
on
a
the
decent
flight
human
logs.
being.
He's
Yeah.
totally cool.
He's no Jerry Seinfeld.
no.
Jerry Seinfeld also a pedophile.
yeah,
Jerry Seinfeld
in the newspaper
was
right?
dating a 16-year-old
Yeah,
for like way too long.
Mhm.
Also went and like hung out with the IDF. So fuck Jerry Seinfeld.
Really?
hung
Yeah.
out with the who?
The IDF, the Israeli
Israeli
Defense
Defense
Force.
Force.
Oh wow.
There's like
okay.
he went on like a family vacation where they did like Israeli like military trainings together.
Yeah.
And then he was dating he still is. I think he's still dating. She's like 19 now, but he was dating like a literal child when he was.
Oh,
Like
he's married to like an
37.
adult woman now.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
For a
They've been
very
married
long
for,
time.
for a while. That was like
Yeah,
I
when
remember
the show first hit.
when the show first when the show first started, because I remember she was a high school student, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
There's
I believe.
photos of Jerry
fucking
Seinfeld
weird.
picking up
It's
a high
very weird.
schooler.
Yeah.
So weird.
Which is
Yeah.
also the plotline of Pineapple Express.
Which is, I watched Pineapple Express the other day. Still pretty funny movie.
Holds
That
up.
line does not age well.
No.
Like the whole bit of like him being like an adult man dating a. I
I
think
see.
she is 18 in the film.
Yeah, she is.
but
They don't.
still
I don't think they
weird.
make. Yeah, but I think that. But at the same time, it's like I think that's if they were glorifying that situation, it would be weird. It's funny that even
Well, I
James
mean,
Franco.
they do
is
use
kinda
like a lot of like the same terminology that people use to like oh, she's so mature for her age. And it's just like, all right, like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
fucking nerd. Like,
Yeah, but I'm sure that like I don't know. Maybe I don't know Judd Apatow personally, but I'm here to tell you, I do know him personally, and he told me that that's
And
not
he,
the case.
He was not on the flight logs.
He wasn't on the flight logs. He said. He said,
clean.
don't check them, but I'm not on there. And I said,
Yeah,
I
whatever
believe
you
you, Judd.
do, don't look.
Don't look.
Take my word.
Take my
Yeah.
word.
Yeah. Pineapple Express is probably one of the last times they joked about like pedophilia like that, I guess.
Yeah.
It's
It was-
no
it was
laughing
very-
matter anymore.
No. Yeah. Now there was a time where it's just okay, and I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
people hung out with Jeffrey Epstein
It's-
all the time, and now all of a sudden it's not.
It's not good. Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause he's
so-
dead. Can't
yeah.
hang out with the dead guy.
That's true.
It's looked down upon.
Yeah.
I've been trying to
Finally.
hang out with Ronald Reagan, Ronnie, my boy. And they tell him, "Sir, you've been removed from his gravesite." And I
Just
said,
want
"Listen."
to. So this is a good segue into this.
Okay.
I spent way too long looking at cursed Funko Pops today, and they are making a Ronald Reagan Funko Pop.
I did
just
see
wanna,
that.
Just want to put
and
that
they're
out
making
there.
like a JFK, a Jackie
Yeah.
O, a Jimmy Carter,
And
I'm
a
like,
Ruth-
okay. And then
Ruth
it's like,
Bader
who else? And
Ginsburg.
like Ronald Reagan. It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
It's like we're a year away from the George Bush ones.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the whole
Yeah.
fucking family. They'll do Laura
I'm calling it.
hitting
They're,
somebody.
they're gonna
murdering
make a
somebody.
fucking Jeffrey Epstein Funko Pop.
Somebody's going to.
Yeah.
Like a black market Funko Pop of Jeffrey Epstein.
That is a thing.
That would
There
be-
is an aftermarket Funko Pop market where people
Yeah.
mod Funko Pops. As I said, I spent
Oh
way
my
too
God.
long just looking at.
You're almost as
Funko
bad as
Pops
Funko
today.
Pop people for having experienced.
I don't
this.
think I am.
If you do it ironically, it doesn't count.
Yeah,
That's
I didn't
that's
buy
true.
any Funko Pops. I'm not spending fucking money
Just
on it. But I'm
browsing.
just
This podcast
I'm
is
just-
gonna turn into an expose. We're just gonna drive to Newark and just like break into Teddy's room. There's gonna be Funko Pops everywhere.
yeah. That's
They're not mine.
my deep dark secret.
Yeah. They're not mine.
Get
at
outed
all.
as a Funko Pop collector.
It just slowly happens. Like one day you're like, guys, they're not so bad. Like they're kind of fun. Look, this one's Batman.
Yeah.
He's holding a shelf.
Everyone at my job has
It's just
Funko
all
Pops,
Garfield.
like, in their fucking like cubicles and shit.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it.
Yeah. How was it for both of you being like a DIY punk, whatever you want to call it, but like working? I'm assuming like kind of 9 to
Yeah.
5.
We were
day job.
both corporate drones at
corporate
this
shells.
point.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Yeah, the CEO of my company
worse.
is holding drumsticks in his company photo.
Rock
and
on.
my-
He doesn't play them.
He does. He claims to.
He plays the sticks.
I have not gotten close enough to him to ask him if he wants to jam sometime, but that is one of my goals at this company.
Nice.
And one of my managers is dating the take two. One of my managers is like dating the Kevin from Backrooms like husband or best. She is married to Kevin's best man from his wedding
Oh,
or something
okay.
like that. So on like my
It's a
second
small
day of work,
world.
she showed up wearing like a Backroom Studios hoodie, and I was like, oh, I fit in here. Like,
Yeah, that's awesome. Nice.
I know that.
yeah, I know
Yeah.
them. I know Kevin.
I know Kevin.
Shout out to Kevin.
Yeah. Hi, Kevin. Yeah. No, it's I don't know. I mean, I've been doing the same shit for so long now that it feels like
You're like vaguely in the music industry too.
adjacent.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you do?
I work in distribution, music distribution.
Okay.
So like my company, basically my actual like job, like my department is like there'll be like people that like own labels will want to sell their masters and they'll just not want to do it anymore, and then we'll buy those masters and then basically find ways to get artists paid especially if they're like they have big advances that they never paid off. So we just basically find ways to monetize them so that like they'll break through that.
Like
and in certain cases,
license
we'll
them?
literally just like we'll just be like, here, fuck it, who cares? It's just like you're out. Like you start making money. Like we'll like
Oh, that's cool. You kind of rescue bands in some
Yeah.
ways.
yeah. So that's how I like to view it. I mean, it's a lot of just like how can we.
It's a lot of capital being infused in something that might not necessarily need capitalism, but it is cool to see people try and resurrect these like dead, like
dead-
discographies
Yeah,
almost.
exactly.
It's all older bands? Or
Yeah, I mean, it's like
usually?
a mixed bag. It's like you get all kinds of shit from all over, and like, you'll buy a catalog with like one artist that like does well, and then you'll try to like elevate the other ones as like it's like, oh, we'll make all the money off this one specific release, but then we can use the money we're making to actually promote the other ones and like make it viable.
Where do you promote them?
I mean, it's a lot of where everybody promotes things. Facebook.
Yeah.
It's like Facebook. Sometimes like if we get money through the company, we'll do like on-site ads for like Spotify and things like that.
Nice. I'm still learning how the music industry works. I still don't understand.
Yeah.
So this is.
I mean,
It's all bad.
I like my job because it's like I don't have to be like I don't like work at a label. Like I kind of just work like I work a bunch of labels that people just didn't want anymore and then just like sold off to us. So it's like I get to help people like make royalties back, and like I get to like if they're not getting paid, like my job is to help them figure out why that's the case.
Yeah.
So it's like it feels like a little bit like more genuine, and like my boss is like kind of like he like was a touring musician through like the 80s, and like actually grew up in like the Washington D.C. punk scene. So he grew up like
all the Discord stuff and like
he like knew those guys, but like so he ended up like taking a different path and like living in Scotland for a while, and like so he's just like this interesting cat, and just like his whole thing is like he just wants to help people out and like without like completely fucking over our side of things, but like just like helping like artists or like releases that he thought at the time didn't get any love, and this is like we'll work with people and we'll work with artists directly. So that's another thing too. It's like a lot of people, if they own the master, will just basically exploit it and just be like, we're just gonna fucking put out a greatest hits, and you can't do anything about it because we own those. And it's like like our position is basically like you shouldn't do anything without the artist's permission. And if they're dead, you obviously reach out to their estate. So we just did that, where we just put out Gil Scott-Heron Spirits re-release that had never been on vinyl. And when we did that, we had to go through his son, Rumal, and just like do all this shit to like make sure that like all the normal channels are cleared, because it's like shitty. So that money will go to his estate, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that rules. Wait, where can you get that record? Because that would actually.
You can get it on Amazon. You can probably some record stores will hold it. The easiest way is unfortunately through Amazon, but there are like online vinyl sellers and
nice,
probably bigger chains.
Yeah. Discogs.
Yeah, Discogs.
I finally got my Discogs account unbanned.
Oh yeah, so did you get any Chumbas?
So I could buy Chumbawamba.
Yeah, so you
vinyl
could buy
from
Chumbawamba.
overseas. But my account got banned because I do not check my Discogs account very often because I do not give a shit about it. But I had a vinyl listed for sale that apparently sold, and it was tied to my old email account, so I never got notification of it, so I never shipped it out.
Yeah.
So they blocked me for not not shipping a record, so I had to pay a fee and then beg the Discogs gods to let me have my account back so I could buy a Chumbawamba vinyl from Europe.
It also just feels like if you're willing to pay the fine and like
exactly,
it's like, well then why would it? All right, so I'm just not gonna pay it. Then what if you just didn't pay the fine? It's like, all right, well you're still gonna
rip someone off,
because it's like, you know what I mean. Like if
I still had to pay like the seller's fee, even though it didn't technically sell. So I had to pay like a percentage of what my vinyl sold for, which was way too much money. Which is why I was surprised that someone bought my Anamanaguchi.
What was it?
It was an Anamanaguchi 7-inch that has a holographic cover. And I had it listed for $200, and someone bought it for $200. I mostly put it up there because I was like, people can make me an offer, like if it comes through, or whatever. Yeah. And someone just bought it now for $200, and
yeah.
So
I should get on there. I have some shit I want to get rid of.
Yeah, Discogs is pretty good. I bought some shit from Europe, no complaints. It came undamaged. Seller shipped it fast. 10 out of 10, good job.
Yeah.
So now I'm trying to track down every Chumbawamba vinyl for my other podcast.
How's the podcast going?
It's going pretty good. We recorded this morning, and we were both joking about the fact that we had to go record other podcasts tonight. So I am officially giving up music. I'm a full-time podcaster.
Everyone's slowly, that's the transition into like 30s. Everyone's turning into a podcaster.
We talked about how it just like replaces like talk radio for like our generation. Instead of getting into like the news or anything like that, people are just exploring podcasts, which is a lot more fun because you can talk about incredibly niche things like Adam Sandler and pedophiles.
Yeah, and we don't have to be informed. I can just make up lies.
Make it up. Yeah. I mostly stick to the truth, but here I am to tell you that Adam Sandler is part of the Illuminati.
Yeah, I've never told a lie in my life.
And I'll continue that. Oh, Elio. What's up?
Elio's never told a lie in his life.
Elio's never told a lie.
I believe that, actually.
Chop down a cherry tree, though.
Yeah, that's true. Elio's pretty much George Washington.
That's true.
The George Washington of DIY.
Well, I was going to say, Elio's the wooden teeth of DIY.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Very reliable, sturdy.
That'd be cool.
You should.
I really hope that no one can hear Elio in this podcast, so it sounds like we're talking to a ghost.
Yeah, it's like Elio can comment. Great, you heard that, right? You heard that?
Elio, I can't believe you suck toes. Why would you say something like that? That's disgusting. Why would you
care to rebut?
Say nothing if it's
Care to
true.
rebut?
Never. You had an option to get a mic at the.
You had
an
your
option.
chance to have a
You
microphone.
had your chance.
Sucking toes ain't that bad.
Did I block it out with
We
my
have it on
sound?
record, folks.
Yeah. Shout out to Suck Flint's Toes, my favorite band in DIY.
You can go to the website.
Yeah.
It's a .edu. So
There should be, someone should make a Twitter of like parodying all the NJ DIY bands with like feet names.
That would be a joke that would only be funny to like me, you, and Luke Hendricks.
Yeah.
We did that when we were on tour. We just replaced people's names with toes for
Oh, it's good.
that entire time that I filled in for Teenage.
Oh yeah. I had Feet Like Manifestos.
Oh,
They
that's
sing
good.
about feet instead of.
You just gotta play ska with your feet.
Yeah.
That's it.
Watch the idea of
I
watching.
mean, their whole
a man-
motto is pick it up, and I'm assuming they're referring to their toes.
Pick them toes up, put them in my mouth.
Pick them up. Yeah. Pick them
Yeah.
up.
I'm really excited for the new Best of the Worst album that features only feet on it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
right.
true.
Only feet sounds. I don't even know.
The Smash Mouth's sequel album to Mouth Sounds. Oh no, that's not even
I was trying to
Smash
think
Mouth.
how-
That's Neil
Beach
Segura.
Boys?
How many feet
No,
sounds
oh,
could there
whatever
be?
the remix album. Was it Neil Segura, something like that?
Oh yeah. Yes. Oh,
Where
so
he did
good.
he did mouth sounds, so now he's gonna do feet sounds.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be the
feet
same
sounds.
concept but with Best of the Worst music.
Ooh, I like that. I would listen to that. I'm here to tell you, it's a thing happening. Joe just confirmed.
Yeah, we could do it. We'll
See?
do it for Elio.
See?
Yeah, we're
Elio's probably one
Listen,
of,
we need
one
your
of four
toes.
people
Elio
patiently
has,
waiting for a new Best of the Worst album.
Elio
We
doesn't
have
like
him.
to admit it, but he's
Yeah.
got only one
We're
toe.
here to officially announce the name change from Choke Artist to Toes Artist.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that's real.
Yeah, choke on them toes. That's,
Yeah.
that's our new motto.
It's all tap dancing.
Choke
and
on
stuff.
them
But it's
toes.
barefoot tap dancing.
Yeah, create Toacher.
Yeah.
I like that too.
Oh. Ooh, that's good. I think we're on to something.
What
here.
time do you have to leave, by the way?
I
I'm
don't
not-
know,
I'm not
like
kicking
7,
you
7:10, 7:15.
out. Okay. All right.
We found out the gig is 6 minutes away, but we do need to eat food at some point.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever.
Really freewheeling.
People are
We
messaging
have-
me about the gig right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Should we promote a very real release?
Yeah. Elio just made a Gombo Instagram.
Gombogram.
Right now.
GAB. Fuck.
Was it Grambo?
G-A-M-
Is it Grambo?
Oh. All those fans of your band and the film Rambo.
Okay.
The
that's-
number 4, the letter U.
The rest of the live studio audience is giving a thumbs down and a
Yeah, it should be a 4.
GAMBO GRAMSFORYOU.
I don't know if you heard any of the beginning part of that, but
One more-
that's
it's
Elio's
Gambo,
Toes account.
AMSR.
Yeah. My only plug for this episode is to go onto YouTube and type in Goku Fight ASMR and watch that video.
Yeah, that's true. That's our big promotion.
Yeah.
If you go there and watch it 100 times, we'll give you a new Basement Beer song, an unreleased song
That
that
is
is
true.
definitely recorded.
Yeah.
we definitely have one of
Definitely
those.
have one in the bank, the blood bank.
I'll,
Imagine though.
I'll
We did-
send you super rare math rock B-sides of
Ooh.
whatever, and it'll just be me farting into a microphone. But it's math rock. 'Cause
We did
Yeah,
flirt
we're
with the idea of
farting in
doing,
7/8, so it counts.
We could still do this, but
Oh,
people
no.
will definitely forget. But we did flirt with the
I'll
idea of
send
doing
you-
an April
yeah.
Fool's Basement Beers vinyl.
Oh yeah, I don't remember what was going to be on it. Was it going to be just banter?
I think it was just gonna be banter. We were gonna do a Basement Beers vinyl. The only release on vinyl was gonna be an April Fool's record. It was gonna be like the B side. I think was literally just us talking.
Yeah.
And then the front side was just. Oh, was it us doing like a cover?
Oh, kazoo covers.
Yeah, kazoo covers.
Nice. What do you say? We pull a good $2,000. We press this podcast on a double LP.
I like that.
Yeah.
Chapo Trap House pressed one of their podcasts to tape, I think.
Oh, really?
It was like some charity thing that they
Oh,
were
that's
raising
cool.
money. They did a live show and recorded it, and the only way you could hear it is if you bought a tape of it.
Oh, that's
for-
sick, actually.
It was way too much money because I was like, I want that, and then it was
Yeah.
like $50. I was like, I don't $50.
I don't want
I
that. Yeah. Yeah, I pay. It's like I pay you.
Yeah, I pay you monthly. Don't give me that.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
give me
probably
that.
on YouTube too. I'm sure someone.
Yeah, I'm
ripped
sure
it.
someone ripped it. I'm gonna rip it.
Some
I'm gonna
good
hunt it down.
leftists ripped it already.
Yeah,
Give it to
some
the people.
real leftists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Making money.
It's hard to stay. It's hard to stay completely left. Sometimes I don't know. It gets messy online.
Oh, the world's full of contradictions. You just
Yeah,
you do
that's
your-
why I
you do
consider
your
myself
best.
a libertarian.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
why.
that's
That's
right.
why I'm fighting consent or what age of consent laws. or
That's
whatever.
right. No rules.
Free my boy Epstein.
Yeah. Free Epstein. Free his soul. Well, he's definitely still alive. I don't know if I'm in that camp.
Oh no,
I
I'm
think
in
you-
that camp.
Well, there's
Yeah.
a drone. There's a
Are you in
drone
the-
cam
that
of the
drone
island.
shot?
Well, so that
That's why.
But it looks
as
like
someone who has watched that video multiple times and listens to Jeffrey Epstein conspiracy podcasts.
True enough.
Yeah.
True and on. Shout out to
True-
True
shout-
On.
thanks-
I was
thanks,
listening to
Brace.
on the way here.
Thanks, Brace and Liz.
I don't think that was a real video because there is evidence that Jeffrey Epstein had someone who worked on the island who does fit the description that was in that video.
Okay. Yeah.
But I
Close.
would not doubt that Jeffrey Epstein
If he was
murdered
right.
in a body double. Where's his
Yeah.
body? Where's anything? Where's any proof?
It all just poof.
Yeah.
Haven't you ever? What was that?
He's living somewhere else. He's in a
You can-
submarine with Stephen Hawking, who
Yeah.
also is not dead.
No, he'll live forever. He's a
Yeah.
robot.
And he also can walk. Too.
Yeah, that is true.
That was
He
his
faked-
whole-
He faked his illness to
faked
get
his-
16-year-olds, just like Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, the sympathy vote.
Which I know it sounded like a joke, but there are photos of Stephen Hawking
In a
and Jeffrey
submarine.
Epstein in a submarine with teenage girls.
Yeah,
that's a
definitely.
real thing that
It's weird.
exists.
Did you see the picture of Simon Cowell holding like a 14-year-old like Taiwanese girl?
I have not.
No,
Yeah,
but that
it's
makes
Have you
sense.
seen the pictures of Simon Cowell after he got plastic surgery?
Oh my god. Whose Twitter avatar is that? Is it Stephen Heck?
I have no idea.
Somebody on Twitter has their like avatar is just that picture of him from that award show. I think it's a little bit altered to make it even more ridiculous, but like by itself it looks insane. Like it looks absolutely
I'm pulling
wild.
it up. Simon Cowell plastic surgery.
Oh, it's so fucking good.
yeah.
It's one of those things where he's committing to a bit.
Yeah, it's
But what that bit is,
Oh
I'm not
yeah, I
quite
did
sure.
see this. Oh, he looks like a dog, kind of like a Saint Bernard.
It's
Yeah.
weird. It's really weird.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I'm glad that we chose this medium to discuss this. But yeah, if you look it up, if you Google it,
This is why we need.
you will
to-
see.
This is why I need to spend $100 an episode
Go
for
ahead,
a
go-
producer, so we can have a video element.
Go
right
ahead and
here.
go on to Alta
Goddamn.
Vista.
Yeah.
Get yourself to Bing
Yeah.
and look that up.
This is gonna be the photo I use for the podcast.
Yes, please. Just take a photo of us and just replace it with that and photos of Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh God, man.
This is what happens when you got people that don't have a lot of music that we're here to promote.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm
a lot of
excited
podcasts,
for
yeah.
Just a
Thought
lot of
Crimes.
conspiracy
I
theories.
don't think I can make it tonight. I don't think I'm gonna come, but
That's
I will-
fine, Joe. I see how it is.
I have to assemble. I have new Sick Shit records I have to
Ooh.
assemble. So
Ooh.
Thanks, sick shit.
yeah,
thanks a
blame,
lot.
blame Sick
Shout out
Shit.
to you for ruining our whole thing.
Yeah. No, I'm excited about Thought Crimes. We don't have anything recorded yet. We're trying to record soon.
Record soon.
Book us on your gigs.
You play first?
Yes.
Yes.
There you go. But then I feel like if I'm there and I see people, I can't.
When
leave.
you're listening to this,
Play.
don't worry, we've already played.
Yeah, we've already
Yeah, it's
played.
too
Don't feel
late.
bad about
It's
missing
too
the
late.
show.
It's too
You
late. Yeah,
can't
you
come
missed
to the
it.
show if
Yeah,
you're
and we have
listening.
no
Go ahead and
shows
come on out.
upcoming.
It's today. It's happening.
Yeah, if you're listening to this live, aka if you're Elio or Jenna, our studio audience who are here to come to the gig, please come to the gig.
The studio audience is showing a sign that says "We'll be there," so
We-
that's very encouraging.
We are
Alright.
playing with Ogbert the Nerd,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Feller, and Wellwisher,
Wellwisher.
who are all good pals.
Ogbert is Maddie Howell's thing.
Yeah.
How many
Mhm.
projects do they have?
Like 7.
Look at
Okay.
that.
Like, 'cause there's
Because
okay, friends.
literally played a show last night that Matt Skyped me into, and
Okay.
then there's Ogbert, and then the Pointless Atlantic.
Goose
Mhm.
Ranger?
Yeah, Goose
Goose
Ranger.
Ranger.
They're also playing guitar in Skylar Pocket, and then they have another solo project I think called George H.W. Bush or
Oh,
something
yeah.
like that, that I think
They just
only
play-
exists as like the B-sides of the B-sides of
Yeah.
Okay Friends.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're in is it Freaky Friday?
Yeah,
and they're in a
Freaky-
screamo band called Freaky,
Freaky
Friday,
Friday.
with Ang Lee and Luke Hendricks' younger sibling.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Shout
right.
out Maddie. Yeah.
Yeah,
But playing lots of bands.
yeah.
Doing too much.
Matt's actually texting me right now. because
Hi.
Their drummer forgot a bunch of their gear. And I brought all of mine for once, being more prepared than ever. I just bought a new drum set.
Nice.
I would like an actual drum set. It's
What's
my
your
first-
rig? What's your gear like? Tell
I-
rig
I-
rundown. This is a rig rundown
This
segment.
is Rig Rundown.
Go ahead.
I have a Japan-made Birch Thomas Star Classic. That is all I know about it.
I can actually tell you that that's pretty sick.
I bought it from Alec, who is a very sick drummer, and I trust him. Which is, I was like, I don't know anything about drums, so I'm just gonna buy this from you,
yeah.
so I know it sounds good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Our last official podcast question. What do you think is going to happen 2020 election? Because I'm assuming both of you are following it semi
Yeah.
closely.
I don't remember 2016.
How did that play
How did that
out?
play out?
So
now that Hillary's president,
yeah.
I'm here to tell you that Mitt Romney's coming back. It's the Rom man.
My
Mitt Romney, Rahm Manuel. It's the Rom campaign.
My bet
Yeah.
is that Joe Biden, Donald Trump, and Bernie Sanders all die of heart attacks before the actual election, and Kamala
old.
Harris sweeps from the back end.
Yep.
Yeah, they're old.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the Gravalanche. I feel like Mike Gravel's not out of it yet.
he's coming back.
Coming back, just like an avalanche. Just like an avalanche sneaks up on
Yeah.
you. You don't ever see it coming. It
Never
just
see
sort
it
of
coming.
yeah. Most
Avalanche is the silent killer.
yeah. Yeah, they actually say, people always say carbon monoxide's just the silent killer, kills more people,
Yeah.
Wrong. Absolutely wrong.
Absolutely.
Gravel.
You go. How about this?
It's-
You go to
it's
the
Mike
you go to the
Gravel.
fine folks in Colorado and your Dakotas and your other states that are in that area that I'm not going to mention because I don't get paid by them like I do with the Dakotas and the Colorados.
Yeah, this
But
podcast is
you go to
sponsored
those
by
friendly
the,
folks. They'll tell you. You look behind your fucking back. Avalanches. Yeah.
this,
Utah. That's the other one.
Fuck Utah.
Yeah, I only got paid. That's a whole Mitt Romney thing. I'm also paid to mention Mitt Romney, 2020. Here he comes.
He's coming back.
He's coming
Give him
back.
another
That's his
chance.
slogan. Is
He's
he's got more. This time he's got more binders.
Just you wait.
He's got binders full of women and policy. He's got plans.
I think about the video of Mitt Romney ironing a shirt while he's wearing it every day of my life.
Oh,
I don't know if y'all have seen that. It's from his documentary.
Wait, he's
about the
wearing a
election.
shirt. Not.
He's wearing a shirt and his like cuff link is like messy and he's trying to iron it while he's wearing it and he's just like, ow, because he's a robot. Oh, that too. The video. Have you seen the video of him blowing out birthday candles? He picks
Oh
them
my
up
God.
out of the cake individually and blows them out.
Serial killer.
Yeah, he's literally
Yeah, that is literally what it's like. You could someone recut that and just have like very creepy like theremin music play over it. 'Cause it's fucking terrifying. He is absolutely the robot candidate from Parks and Rec. He just shuts off. He just stares at a fucking wall,
Yeah.
and he's got
Oh,
like
I
8 kids all named like Chip.
I changed my mind. I'm voting for John Delaney.
Yes.
Just in the hopes that he
I
becomes
only-
president, so he puts me in jail for tweeting Garfield porn at him.
Yep. He's gonna be he's gonna be the president because he's gonna do so many bench presses.
Yeah,
'cause
that
he's
man
so
will
fucking,
snap my fucking throat if
Yeah.
he becomes president. I tweet very mean shit at him.
Yeah,
all the time.
So
Is
yeah,
he still in?
He technically has
pulled it,
not
like,
dropped out now, but he has not
0%.
pulled. He
Not
has
in the
spent. I
debates.
think it's like the most money for someone to pull under 1%.
under 1%.
Yeah.
He has spent like millions of his own money to
Literally,
do
like,
nothing.
he
Instead of
basically
get fucking
did-
ratioed on Twitter.
Yeah, all he does is get ratio on Twitter. And it's like, dude, like Mike Gravel did. I mean, essentially as good as he did in the fact that
Yeah.
he's is polling at 0,
Yeah.
and basically his campaign's run by teenagers.
Yeah.
It's just like, dude, fuck you. Like, you literally you're losing to teenagers. You're tied with a teenager. Even worse, you didn't lose outright. You just tied. Like,
Mike Gravel peaked at like 3% in
Yeah.
some polls.
That's not bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, still, I think the best are like, your Kamala Harris's, where it's just like they're polling at like 5%. It's just you love to see it, folks. You just, you really do. I don't know. I think if he doesn't die, I mean, it's gonna come down to Bernie and Warren, right? I assume
There's
unless
no way
Biden.
they're gonna let Bernie.
No, but Biden
Yeah.
will die. I mean, he just is gonna die.
They're all gonna soon.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Well, that's the
tough.
thing.
Warren is a little
Warren's
young.
also 7. Like they were talking about like candidates are like being too old, and it's like Warren is 70.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not like these are like any
No one-
young
yeah,
people.
none of them
like,
are-
No one's
young.
young and spry. Yeah, the top.
that's why we
pollers
need
aren't.
Andrew Yang.
Yeah.
We need the Yang gang to come
He
in.
needs to wear a backwards cap too.
It's a skateboard and him and Beto O'Rourke
I-
mixed unity skateboard ticket.
Yeah, and Beto works just saying cuss words the whole
They're
time.
just gonna hold
too.
Yeah.
hands and skateboard and be like, "We're president now," and then it's just like, "Oh, they are."
That would probably work for a bunch of very dumb people.
Yeah. Oh, dog, kidding me? If you put together an Andrew Yang, Beto O'Rourke campaign, they would
Yeah.
absolutely win enough people to like
They would
make him like a mark.
They
Like,
would do okay.
The fact that Andrew Yang was still in debates blew my mind. I had
Oh,
no
it's-
idea how he got in there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you listened to the not to we can talk about this off mic, but the Chapo episode where they interviewed Andrew Yang.
Oh,
it's like
yes.
that man is just so fucking stupid. One of the
Yep.
dumbest people I've ever heard talk.
They interview him on the podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was him
check
and,
it out.
I think it was him and Virgil.
Virgil's interviewed like 5 or 6 of like the candidates from this election, including Bernie Sanders.
Including
which
Bernie
is-
Sanders.
Sanders,
But
which
he did an interview
was a
with
good one.
Andrew Yang, and like the dude like has no fucking idea how politics work, and
Yeah.
has no idea how to back it up. And if I, an uneducated fucking like suburbite, knows that, then
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
he's just there to.
He's dumb as shit.
Rich
It's
guy
just-
just kind of.
he's
He's just there to peel off. Like, I mean, he's
Free
like
money, baby.
libertarian.
Free
Yeah.
It's
money.
like
free
horseshoe.
money.
Yeah, it's like horseshoe theory.
And
Where it's just like you
the-
basically agree with so much of the shit that like libertarians agree with, and it's just like you're not cool.
like the idea of like some sort of like basic income is not an awful idea.
No.
But without any sort of other,
But as a
like,
means of like
without-
phasing
without-
out safety
yeah.
nets, basically.
The fact that his plan for it was pretty much to replace like Medicaid, to replace
Social
disability,
Security,
Social
all that
Security,
shit.
all
Yeah.
of that,
It's almost a
and then
trade-off.
also without
Right.
without any sort of a planned economy, it really just means that inflation is just going to go up because
Yep.
your landlord's not going to sit there and be like, "Oh, I know you have
Oh.
$1,000 more a month.
Yeah,
Let me
good.
not charge you $1,000 more a
Yeah.
month."
Right, 'cause
Like,
when
it's
it's like
fucking stupid.
Literally, what like that
and
is
his way
just
to pay for it is so
how-
fucking stupid too. He's
Oh,
a
God.
dumbass. Fuck
Is it
Andrew
a wealth
Yang.
tax? Or
It's like
something?
it's like a fucking wealth earned tax. Which
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
it's a
is something
VAT,
we
which
need
they
to
do in Europe anyway.
Yeah, which
but
we
it's-
need to do, but I mean, it's not something that you can use to replace every
It
other
doesn't
tax. and
supplement
every
all the
other-
money that I think that he
Yeah.
thinks is going to
Yeah.
provide.
Anyway, kill every billionaire.
Yes.
In a parody sense.
Yes.
Don't vote for Andrew Yang.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Adam Sandler, not a pedophile.
Correct. Not on the
Bless.
flight logs. Number 1 in our hearts. Number 0 on the flight
On the
logs.
flight
He
logs.
wasn't on
You
them.
can't even find him. You can't
Yeah,
find him.
sorry.
All right. Anything else?
I
I think
that's it.
that's good.
Um,
or just write in Paul
Yeah.
Blart. If you really
Write
have
in Paul
nobody.
Blart. Yeah, that's better than voting for
Just
any
write
of the
in Paul
Democrats
Blart.
besides Bernie.
Elio's giving me a thumbs up. Thanks, bud.
Yeah.
Appreciate the support.
I'm
Thanks
not
for
giving
listening.
the mic to Elio. Listen to Chimbology. Chimbology rocks
Gemology
on
Pod.
Twitter. Listen to
Listen to
Gumbo.
Gumbo.
Listen to Gumbo.
Listen to Thought Crimes.
Listen to yourself. On your true self.
Yeah.
Listen to Teddy and I's podcast.
Yeah, smoke DMT.
Live your truth.
Whenever we come out with it.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.